Hi, I'm Julianna Kallas. I'm a psychic, a medium, and a teacher of all kinds. And I hope this will be the first of many affirmation, psychic, mini workshops that will help you to help yourself in leading a better life. And this one actually has to do with something that I wrote about in my newsletter this past month. And it was a quote from Lindsay Sterling's song, Something Wild from Pete's Dragon. And it struck me, and it said, "Feel the fear that keeps you frozen." And I really thought about that. Oh my goodness, what's the fear that keeps me frozen? What's the fear that keeps you frozen? Because unless we walk through that fear, then we are frozen. We cannot progress in that aspect of our lives. And I thought about it. Is it fear of rejection? Fear of the unknown? For me, that was true because I went ziplining recently over alligators, and I never did it before. And believe me, yes, I was afraid. But there's a saying that you can turn fear into excitement. And that's what I did. I said, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to go and I'm going to raise my hands and feel like I'm flying. And after that, it took the fear away. But I had to feel the fear that kept me frozen and transform it into something else. Fun, excitement. Is it fear of someone's anger or someone going to reject you? I think that's a big one. I recently had that with a friend that I hadn't talked to in over 2 years, a client and a friend. Didn't know why. And I finally gave up, but I didn't really want to because this person goes back in my life 25 years. Feel the fear that keeps you frozen. So I reached out with a text, and behold, I got a text back. So I finally had lunch and we talked, and it turned out that a lot of her perceptions were not really accurate in how she was thinking in terms of our relationship. And we actually got it straightened out, and there are no accidents, because guess what? She is having major surgery. She needs a lot of prayer, health, and healing. And some of my predictions and some of my observations, because I am a medical intuitive as well, are going to help her heal. So there's no accidents that healing came at the right time. Is it fear of being left out or fear of conflict that keeps you frozen? I know many people, myself included, we don't like conflict. We don't, they'll be angry at me. Well, what if I say this and stand up? Whenever that happens to me, you know what I do? I take a moment, take a deep breath, take my 24 hours or 48 hours. I say a prayer and ask that every word that I use come from my heart and come from a place of love, light, and healing for the person that I need to speak with. And that does work. You have to take a deep breath in the beginning. I did anyway, to confront someone that just was a very irritable lady, and I didn't understand why. And she didn't even realize. It's amazing, she didn't even realize it until I pointed it out to her, and it was directed at me. And lo and behold, again, had nothing to do with me. She was just frustrated by the level of work that she had on her head. And so guess what? Feel the fear that keeps you frozen. It unleashed me. It unleashed her, because she didn't even know she was being that way. Guess what? We have a wonderful relationship now. So there are huge benefits, huge growth for you and the people that you care about to feel the fear that keeps you frozen. So that's what I would invite you to do for this week. Pick one area of your life where you can step through that fear, walk through the other side with love, light, and healing, and achieve a goal that you never thought you could have otherwise. And remember, you're never alone. Spirit walks with you all of the way, all the time. So that is my little podcast comment for today. And if you want to get in touch with me for a reading, please feel free to email me at jkallas27@gmail.com, or you can look on my website, Julianna Kallas, with a K, KALLAS.com. Thanks, and I'll be back next week with hopefully another helpful spiritual tip that will help you grow. Bye-bye.